Okay, continuing in our lecture, we wanted to understand something called as break and continue. This I have taken as a separate lecture, as a separate topic I will be uploading. Correct? We understood something called as what is the importance of this semicolon, how it affects the loop, and then we had certain more special cases in the loop when it will give error, what it will use. You can use also boolean also in your loop. You can use characters also. You cannot use decimal stuffs like that. Now let us try to understand something as break and continue in your loop. Okay. In switch case class, if you read, you understood that break can be used with switch case, but continue cannot be used in switch case. In your loops, both break and continue can be used. Am I very clear on this? Good. What does break does? Break applies the break. It will break the loop. Break means it will exit the loop. What does continue does? It just skips the iteration of that particular point in the loop. Okay. Which means, suppose I have this as a question here. So I have the initial value of I as 1. Then I am checking the condition. The condition is true. It will come inside. As soon as it went inside, it found one more condition, that if my I is divisible by 3, so it is not divisible by 3, so it will not go to this break. It will go to system.out.println. Okay. Now this might confuse you a bit. If it is confusing you, we all know what, if there is only one, suppose this is for loop, so this is the whole block of for loop, and this is the block of if there is only one line we have to write, so we skip the curly braces also. Okay, so actually this is inside if condition as the, and this is your inside for loop. Okay, if you are getting confused, so I have just clarified for you. So what happens? So the value of I is 1. This is condition is not true, so it will not go to the break. It will come here. It will print as 1. Then your I will be plus plus. Then your I value of I will become 2. This condition is still false. It will come inside. It will print 2. Okay. Then I value will become 3. As soon as it becomes 3, 3 is divisible by 3. Mod means mod will give you the remainder. 3 by 3, it will give you the remainder as 0. So your condition is true. So it will come inside, and there is a thing called break. So it will break the loop. So it will come out of the loop, and your answer will be only 1, 2. Correct? Now, what happens when there is continue? It will till 1 and 2, it will run similarly, right? As soon as 3 is encountered, it will continue, means jahan se you came, you go back to that place. From where you came, you go back to that place. So it will, that loop iteration will be skipped. So for 3, it should have printed 3, it will not print 3. It will skip this iteration. It will skip this iteration, and it will go to I plus plus again. So it will become 4 and 5, because 4 and 5 will not be 4 and 5 will not be divisible by 3, so it will not be 0. So it will come here, it will print. Now again, when it will become 6, 6 mod 3 will again give you 0. Again 6 is divisible by 3, so the remainder will be 0. Again the condition will be true, so again your continue is encountered, so again your system.out.println is skipped. It will, as soon as continue is encountered, it will go to I plus plus. As soon as continue is encountered, it will go to I plus plus. As soon as continue is encountered, go to I plus plus. So it will make it 7, 7, 8, and again 9 will be skipped, and then finally 10 will be printed, and then finally your 11 it will become, and the loop will exit. Am I very clear? Good. So this is the basic and perfect difference between break and continue in a loop. Okay, break and continue in a loop. Cool. And we also understood that in switch case you can use break, and in your for loop you can use both break and continue. Continue cannot be used in switch case. Okay, and in later classes we'll start solving, since we will acquainted ourselves with loops, while loop, for, if else conditions, then we can now start solving many basic programs. Okay, so in upcoming classes many basic programs will be solved with which you will be able to improve your concepts. And in that, I think last class we missed out this one. So we can also use two variables inside a loop. Okay, we can also use two variables inside the loop. So suppose here int I equals to 1, so j equals to 5. So this time you are initializing, so this time you are actually initializing two variables. This time you are initializing two variables, no problem. As I told you, in for loop everything is optional. I had told you, right? For loop, see, this is also correct, this is also correct, this is also correct, this is also correct, this is also correct. Here everything is missing. Your initialization is missing, your condition is missing, your decrement is missing, but still this loop will run, this loop will also run. We had explained. Okay, so you can watch the last class video and understand. So this time you're initializing two things, and then you are checking here that if I is less than equals to 5, right? I is less than equals to, the condition is true, so it will come inside and it will print the value of I space and the value of j. So it will print 1 and 5 with a space, right? Then it is ln, so it will go to the next line. The I value will be increased to 2, j value is decreased to 4. It is still true, so 2 and 4. I value will be increased, j value will be decreased. It is still true, 3 and 3. Correct? And then I value will be 4, j value will be 2, condition becomes false, it will exit the loop. Correct? Okay, let's meet in the next class, guys. Thank you.